Hey everyone, thank you for tuning back into my channel. So today's video is gonna be a little update on dating life and what's new. I think it's been about 3 weeks since the last video that I made about dating or whatever, and there was a specific person who I spoke about in the video who I nicknamed Nathan. So the update on Nathan is there is no update. There's no update because I have not spoken to Nathan. Now that doesn't mean I didn't try to reach out. I did. It's just Nathan and I hadn't spoken. The last time that we spoke, I think I mentioned it in the previous video to this one, that okay, that bus turned very wide. That Nathan and I had last corresponded right before an event that we were supposed to go to together. It was a viewing party, and I had invited him to come out with me, and he had said he would, you know, come out, and then he said, you know, the day before the event that he wasn't feeling very well and that he wouldn't be coming out. That was the last of it. That was the last that I heard of him. I'm so sorry. I'm so hyped right now. Like, I'm gonna turn the camera over. There is literally a BP that is being like put right here, which is really close to my house, closer than the one that I normally go to. And I'm a creature of habit, so I only go to specific places. It could be a longer route, but because that's the one that I always go to and the one that I'm familiar with, that's the one that I will frequent. So that's gonna be the place where I go get my gas, because I only get BP gasoline. And we have a lot in the Bronx, but it just so happens the one that was closest to me was a bit further out. But anyway, we're not here to talk about gas, we're here to talk about Nathan. So yeah, we were supposed to go out. We ended up not going out because he wasn't feeling well, and then he vanished. But it's not uncommon for him, in a sense. Like, let me just fix this camera. Maybe that's why it needs to be more angled up. Anyway, so yeah, I think it's safe to say that I'm not gonna reach out to him anymore. Oh goodness, my phone fell. Let me see when was the last time. I want to get you guys dates so we can be on the same page. You can understand that I'm not like acting psycho crazy stalking someone, but that he's MIA. Okay, the last time I reached out to him was June 17th. That was like close to 4 weeks ago. Yeah, I think. Let me double check the calendar. I'm horrible right now. I'm literally driving and looking at my phone and doing all kinds of things that I ain't got no business doing while I'm driving. But that's okay, because I live in the Bronx. That's not okay. Just because I live in the... It's not okay. But I don't know. It's just less... The probability that I will get stopped for some crazy reason for doing anything on my phone while I'm driving, I feel like it's less because I'm in the Bronx. If I were in the city, like I've been stopped before for talking on my phone, and at that time it was like it was a work flip phone, and I was talking on the phone and I was stopped. I got, you know, I was issued a summons, and I'm pretty sure I got points on my license. But I've never been stopped here in the Bronx, and I do things all the time with my phone. Maybe I'm just more, I don't know, whatever. That's not the point of this video. Jeez. We want the receipts. Okay. So yes, June 17th, which was approximately 4 weeks ago, was the last time we corresponded. And I was the last person to initiate that actually no, 1, 2, it's gonna be 4 weeks this weekend. Today's Thursday, so this Saturday will be 4 weeks. So yeah, I'm just not gonna hit him up anymore. I feel like, listen, we have this great time, we have this great chemistry every time we hang out, we chill. Like, if you're not acting on that for whatever the reason may be, then I'm gonna just respect it and I'm just gonna completely back off. And sometimes, you know, people are like, you know, I'd rather be off as friends. I'm not that kind of person. It's like either we this or we none. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be friends and get my hopes all up, okay? Because then that gives you advantage to sit here, and I'm not saying that that's what Nathan's gonna do, but I'm just saying in general, that gives someone the advantage to sit there and, you know, play games with you, take advantage of you in the sense that, you know, because we're friends. Although on my end, you know, I'm gonna, of course, you're going to have certain benefits that other of my friends will not have because I have a specific, or I have a liking to you. No, 0 or 100. You know what I'm saying? Although we didn't necessarily start off as dating and stuff. It was like friends. But it's just so undeniable, and I know I'm not crazy, because he has said that there was something there. So, dude, I'm available. I ain't getting any younger. Neither are you. Let's do this. This is not what you want, so I'm out. So with that being said, I went through this whole thing too, like a couple of days ago, where I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna focus on me, which I have been, but I'm just like, I'm gonna focus on me. I'm deleting all of my dating apps. You know, I'm trying to, you know, gather myself, and I have been doing that. You know, I've been going to the gym more, you know, trying to get more healthy and making more wiser eating decisions, things of that nature. So I have been working on myself. I recently got a new job, which, yes, I will make a video specifically on what the new job is, and how it just happened. So yes, I'll make another video of that. So I'm working on myself, but I couldn't help myself. Like, it was funny because I sent my friend Alejandro a screenshot of something on Grindr, and he's like, didn't you say you were gonna delete these the other day? And I'm like, I totally did, like, but I was weak and I needed like some sort of, like, I don't know. And it seems to be, oh, there was a reason why I deleted it. There was a ultimate reason. Maybe I might as well say it now. There was someone who I was chatting with on OkCupid is the app. And that app it has almost the same premise as, well, not premise, I think the terminology is, it uses the same algorithms as Grindr, in that it uses your geographic location to match you up with people. But what it does is that you have to answer almost like questions, and based on those questions you get paired up with other people, or it compares your compatibility with other people, and each person has a percentage. So, you know, if you and I, let's say, you know, if you are an 82% match to my profile and what I answered in the questions, you're someone who I would want to talk to. So things of that nature. So I was talking to this guy, and we had an 87%, like, you know, we liked each other, whatever. Like, we were both 87% with each other. And I was like, holy crap, because not only was he 87%, but he was hot as heck. Like, oh goodness, he was my type. He was exactly my type. If you were to just line him up, he would match my type, because he was tall, he was Puerto Rican, he was from the Bronx, he was olive skin tone. So physically he was like my type, and we were talking, and he seemed to be able to hold a conversation. But then, like, out of nowhere, the conversations was just like drop, and 3 days later, one message, and then, you know, another 3 days later, another message, and then no message. And I'm like, because I really liked the guy so far, you know, in terms of like us talking and his profile. Like I was like hitting him up like, yo, like what's going on? Like, you know, if whatever the case may be, like text me. Like I gave him my number. Like he didn't text me at all. He didn't, it's like he went ghost. But then so that was the reason I was like, you know what, screw this. I was so over, I was so annoyed because this whole dating thing is annoying. And yeah, I was over it. So I deleted the app. So I was telling my friend Alejandro, I'm like, you know, I'm just focused on myself. I'm so over this, whatever. And then boom, like a week later, I'm like, I need to talk to people on the apps. So I downloaded OKC again. And much to my surprise, because I didn't delete the profile, I just deleted the app from my phone. So my profile is still available. And I am able to see all of my messages. He's still like, he didn't respond to anything, but he was clearly online. So clearly he's just not into me. He was just fucking with me. I think what it's called is trolling people. I don't know. But I didn't write another message to him. There is currently one person who I've been chatting with on OKC, but he seems like nice, but I don't know where it's gonna go. You know, the one thing that he did say, that he mentioned, that was very appealing to me. I don't know why, but he told me that he told me that what the hell did he tell me? Okay, he told me that I asked him, this is how it came up. I asked him what he had plans for the weekend, and he said that he was going up to Vermont for the weekend because he, you know, works on the weekends at a camp in Vermont. And I was just like, like it wasn't even, oh crap, my freaking camera's dying. Okay, let me try to wrap this up really quickly. It wasn't that it wasn't the camp that got me like, ooh, you know, like kind of, it was Vermont. And I'll explain why probably when I wrap this video up, because clearly my battery's going to die and the camera's going to die anytime soon. You know what, let me try to wrap it up now. Anyway, when I was in college, I used to go, or I had been to Vermont visiting, and I just liked the overall ambiance. So when he said that he goes to Vermont often and that he had been doing this for a number of years, I was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, and there's one more thing, one last thing about him. He fits the description of a particular whatever, I don't even know how to call it. All of my exes have the same initials, and he has those same initials. So I don't know if it'll turn into something. It's just me being superstitious. But his first initial starts with the letter J. Oh goodness, here comes an ambulance trying to get by. Just go. His name is Jared. Anyway, I'm wrapping this video up because my battery's dying. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions or if there are any comments that you want to leave them below. Don't forget to hit the like if you like the video, and please do not forget to subscribe. And hit that bell button, because apparently if you don't hit the bell button, you won't get any notifications when I post a video. So please take care of all of that. Let me drive safely and get off of this camera. Thank you guys.